One Facebook post that tells us two good news things: that the pandemic might be easing around us and that the spring is really springing here in the Northwest. Meteorologist and master gardener Tim Joyce is here with more. So Tim, what's happening in Lewis County?
Well, that is where the Department of Public Health taking a moment here mid to late pandemic to post pics of some gorgeous rhododendrons. Lewis County Public Health telling folks to keep an eye out for our state flower blooming in mid-April. And a reminder to get out into nature is a good thing for you too. The Pacific rhododendrons, large bright blossoms, add a color and splash of along the highways and forest trails as well. Some of the best places to see the native rhodies along the Hood Canal and Olympic Peninsula, but it asks followers where their favorite place is to see these beauties. But you'll find them all over, not only in city and state parks, as well as everyday landscape in all of our neighborhoods as well. This year's pretty cold spring does mean that some of the blossoms might be a little bit delayed, but between mid-April to mid-May, prime time for these beautiful spring flowers. And if you're a gardener, has one of these in your yard, in the whole debate about whether or not to deadhead the flowers after the blooms fade, the National Rhododendron Society says there's no actually wrong answer to that question. They say it's an aesthetic matter whether or not you trim, and it does not affect flower production. And for established rhodies, you don't have to fertilize in the spring, but applying organic compost in the autumn is enough to keep them vibrant and healthy. Bill, back over to you.
So if you're suffering from joint pain, you might want to think about getting outside. Researchers from Canada conducting a study, and they found all the natural sounds that we hear can actually relieve pain. The sounds can also reduce stress and improve your mood. Researchers found areas that included birds had the largest effect on lowering stress and feelings of annoyance. So get out, listen to the birds sing. Today